as a human being understand the magnitude of this match for all 10 players on that stage. It will end with either sunrise on one story or sunset for the other. Let's play Counter-Strike!
Instant window. Could be pace on this. Connector follows. Looking to take the biff mid, Yakinda.
Peppers the smoke for info, does spot bodies up top mid.
B split. There are the smoke available for Nico. What's the timing?
It's going to force attention. Draw it away from the short side. Modesty able to chip in. First blood is drawn in this grand final, and it's thanks to Modesty's USP at range. Yakinda, gap closed by Kiyosuke. Molodoy one back, they're dropping into the site. There's pressure from both fronts. Carrigan's got to stand his ground, and Carrigan's got one. Carrigan denied, but it's only K Serato. Too many bodies on his screen. Falcons start as they mean to continue.
Furia have the T-side start on all 5 maps if we go the distance here today. Yesterday against Aurora, they set the tempo. It was slow, playing to the beat of their own drum, and Aurora crumbled. Falcons with a run like no other. Navi, Vitality, Spirit, back to back to back. Now Furia, the final of the 5. Top dogs in Counter-Strike to take down. Been a hell of a run. Every series they've won, 2-1. Nothing has been easy. As we get an eco now. So a moment of respite to just settle in. Molodoy with the dig in hand. You want to see this kid get going early.
Clear focus towards that B-bomb site. Carrigan's home. These first 2 rounds of play.
We're taking their time with this one. Full mid control for Falcons. SS playing retake, and now Carrigan knows they're coming his way.
Decent HE has them limping, and Carrigan will stand his ground, and MP7 fills the feed. Triple. Can they stop the plant? Yes, they can.
Two-nil guns come out for Furia. Sometime before we see this Molodoy AWP. Fortunately, Falcons don't want to have in the early stages either. Standard opener, window, top cap. See what pace this game follows. Isuko spams away. Essentially a 4A start. 2 window, 2A site. Carrigan soloing B. Feeling each other out with the defaults, and into the smoke. Yuri up to bat, 2 to find here. This will be tough.
This is not comfortable. He's actually elected to tuck in. Did they get the info? Did they suspect the barrel? Poke it out, and SS finds himself the upgrade, removes Yuri.
No one overextending for Falcons, playing the numbers. Rejigging the setup, looking for support over towards B. Kisuke joins Carrigan. This will be an A finish. Tessa's up close and personal. K Serato clears out. Palace flash forward and a fight.
We want to fight more. More proactivity on display.
Heard those steps, they know they're close.
Nico and Tessa side by side for this test. Fallen to swing. Proved the head. Tesses finding himself as second. Molodoy noted pressure now amplified with K Serato's presence on the Palace. 25 seconds. Molodoy still got that bomb on his back. He needs help. He's found Tesses. It's huge. Yakinda's arrived from Con. Modesty has to stand his ground up on Palace. Kiyosuke chips in. Removes the threat. Just Molodoy. Should be dead. Not without a fight though. Kiyosuke versus Molodoy.
10 seconds.
He has to take the fight. Kiyosuke so damn brave. The pressure was on Molodoy, and yet it's Kiyosuke that brings the fight.
Love it or leave it. The plays got these pug stars. You can win your rounds, they can lose them as well. Honestly getting tricky with the nade. Gonna draw the fire. Molodoi knows he's up against it, needs to get the sight, needs to start punching in the code. And Kiyosuke, that's a confidence builder early for the kid. Light investment. K-Serrato in with an AK. Everyone else with pistols, and Orb takes it out of the picture immediately. No chance to find the heroics.
Look at him go, straight out the ramp for a duel. A warning shot fired off. TeSeS relays the info, he's trapped Tetris. And not able to find that headshot.
He's got the gun back in his hands. Let's see if they can do a little bit of damage here. The goal of this round changes. Big nade, and it's looking like they're gonna get nothing done. Karrigan has the support, the crossfire set up, and they should be able to sweep this one under the rug. Lovely stuff, a couple more for Kiyosuke, and Karrigan puts the cherry on top. 4-0, comfortable start, and the smile on the face of the world's greatest showman. Molodoi and m0NESY equip their AWPs. So Furia can get off the starting block so that the snowball continue downhill. Molodoi's orb over towards A. Kiyosuke starting A, that's the short player. Out of position for this one. So varied in the setups, Falcons early. This will keep Furia guessing. Both rifle rounds so far, they have been playing heavy A. So game plan clear. Furia are definitely playing at their own tempo. They're in no rush, they're not forcing these fights. These slower rounds, feeling it out, see if Falcons overstep the mark. Start to congregate back towards A. Bomb on the back of Fallen. Yuri through Palace. Molodoi combs mid, connecting with K-Serrato. This Palace push again.
Yuri gonna try and relinquish control from TeSeS and does take his head off. First blood for Furia. Now it's about converting off of Yuri's hard work. His first frag at this grand final. Got to get past Kiyosuke though. Flashes won't affect him. Fallen up to bat. He's done very well on the Galil as m0NESY combat orping up close. Finds an immediate trade onto Furia's captain. 28 seconds, bomb not committing.
Going around Palace as Yakinda. He's pivoting.
Oh, should be easy pickings. Yeah, m0NESY catches Yuri looking the wrong way. They haven't got the time for this. Yakinda's just now putting the bomb through Palace. It's impossible to break. Spots the shadow. Knows where m0NESY is. Quick scope can't hit. m0NESY does. 3 kills deep from the kid. And there's no chance for Yakinda. No time. And no rounds for Furia.
Thought that was going to be a bit of a difference maker. Yuri finds the first opening kill of the final for Furia, but all in vain. Some big moments, the early stages of this. 8 and 2. Partial by territory, as we are yet to get a plant in the first 5 rounds of play.
It's good to see m0NESY in this form. It's promising for Falcons in their hopes in this best of 5. He started early, everyone's on the scoreboard. Kiyosuke had his 1v1. Haven't even had to say Nico's name.
Stalled out, really tough for Furia to be able to pincer in with this slower pace. They don't even have the room, right? They're getting stuffed in the chokes. Now they really just want to get on the site and get that bomb down. It's going to be Tech-9s aplenty, 5 of which opening U2 in. And they're looking to try and test B again, but every time on these partials or lighter buys, they've started 2 towards B, Karrigan and Kiyosuke, but on the rifle rounds, it's been Karrigan left to his own devices. So a good read from Mr. Anderson in the early stages by hedging his bets. Something punchy has to come out of Furia now. Panther has to pounce. They need to get the bomb down. They need to start putting a little bit of friction. Cash not out of control just yet for Falcons, but if they can get a clean one here. set themselves up nicely for the remainder of the half. 5 out the gates. This is a dream start. They execute lined up. Monacy and Tessus both playing towards Ticket. You two in the air. The flashes will follow.
What's Monacy's reaction to this? Incendiary should delay them, and he's pulled the trigger. Whistles one past the hip as the Tech Knights advance, taking space. Getting across the sideline, jungle's big. Now pressure onto this CT. Oh, a quick flick of the wrist. Monacy trying to stand for 2. It's important back from Molodoy.
Deep smoke.
Okay, take that CT territory. Nico's the one there. He's got support. Carrigan, oh, it pokes his nose out of the smoke, does Nico, and escorts all 3 off of the premises.
Not the sign you want to see from Molodoy early. He's the man we've seen some finals throughout his very short career. Looks shaky. And Nico, he doesn't waste a moment. That smoke comes in, he beats it. On the cusp ahead of it, that's confidence on display. But they do get the bomb down. They do make it a threatening round. They just need to find a finish. But it's composure. It's going to be a long day at the office for either team. Full buys for both.
Molodoy's reaction. Tucks on tap.
They're playing for a mid-crunch here. You've got Carrigan and Kiyasuke both close short. Nico and Tessus floating around stairs and connector, and Monacy was window. So they'll look to harass as Furia take the next stage of map control. The reaction will need to be Yuri out Palace. Once it's identified, it's a mid-crunch. Your extremity players have to activate. Cannot skip a beat, because mid will be a brawl. Comms will be crazy.
Here it comes. It's exactly what Molodoy was waiting for. Kiyasuke waltzes across into the crosshair. Molodoy provides the opening. Now Fury need to find the finish, convert upon this opening. On their map pick of Mirage to start us off, there's a clawback from Nico. Just on the very edge of the smoke, the oscillation gave him vision. Tessus up to bat. They line up, Monacy draws attention, and it's the meat grinder once more. The synergy, the unity on display, baits him in. Good from Yakinda, runs him down, no trade available. You've got Yuri still Palace, only now starting to activate. The bomb is next to Nico. Do the Flames make it awkward? Safe from the Flames. Monacy's caught Yuri, gets nothing done, and that opening kill translates to diddly squat. If you're Sid, are you taking a second timeout this early, or do you just have... Yeah.
So 5 rounds left in the half. Very limited friction. That was only their second opening kill. Didn't get close to the site again. Just having a real tough time being able to breach into any of these situations, and yet they're playing the game their way. They haven't pulled the rip just yet and started going for faster maneuvers. Using chaos as their friend, they know that's where Falcons do their absolute best work. The multi-kill potential out of this world. Carrigan's found himself the superstars once more. And this just looks way too easy. Half those fights not even looking the right way. And Monacy doesn't need vision to deal with Yuri. They are going to shove. Only one AK into this. It's Galil heavy.
That is dangerous. Kiyasuke's having fun in the grand final. 18 years of age, major grand final stage.
Up and out on A.
It's quick. With Kiyasuke's chip in, he's already removed Molodoy. The rest of the rifles congregated towards that ramp side. Nico's under pressure. Kiyasuke combines. He nearly had Yuri. Good output there. Kiyasuke 2 kills deep, still alive and kicking on that connector smoke, spamming away, fallen susceptible. And Yuri low. He'd have to do something ridiculous. There's 2 players. You've got to get past Monacy's orb, but he ain't missing. He knows where you are. Oh, and he tracks Yuri first. Fallen unable to provide the trade. He is a dead man planting. The pain and the misery continue for Furia.
There's always a question. What was Furia's form going to look like in the finals? The road to the final day of play It hasn't been treacherous.
And then
hasn't been the type of teams that Falcons have had to take on day after day. They are battle-hardened. They are prepared. And right now, they are dominating Furia. Partial max loss bonus working for them, sure. But running out of rounds in this first half, this is looking like a landslide.
Yeah, this T side. It's been nothing but uncomfortable for Furia. But Molodoy's taking a risk. So is Yuri. This is the best bet they've seen. Slips into the blind spot. Tessus has no idea. Now he does. Yuri's been spotted. Nico will react. Modessy's on his way. You've got to find something. Molodoy will. Removing Nico's head. Trade from Tessus through the box. Unable to provide. The bomb scampers over. Fallen brings it through. Tessus, dink onto Molodoy. They've got the advantage. On their 9th attempt, it looks good for Furia.
Falcons can give this a go. They can go fishing. They got plenty of cash. They can hang around. They can be a nuisance. They can wipe the board. This isn't just for the rounds.
Oh, he spot the info, maybe. Throws out his util, draws attention CT. Kiyasuke starts to activate, and he's got too many targets. That's Yuri, that's Molodoy, that's Furia's first! Better late than never.
Good stuff from Molodoy. Saw the shake of the head a little bit earlier. He's definitely had some impact in a few of these rounds, but this time converted upon with a nice triple from the Kazakh. Zonic going to take home his 6th major title as a coach. Levels above the rest, takes his first tactical timeout. Confers with the squad. There was double orbs invested upon, but they have sold back. Carrigan's just coming in with an M4. So the timeout giving them opportunity to change their mind on the follow-through, wanting to keep a bit more residual cash for down the stretch. Consecutive rounds mandatory for Furia if they want to make a salvaged half possible. Yakinda just bought head armor. Freeze time. It just ticked away. So he could have been going into this without the protection required. Standard openers. Kiyasuke spams away. Monacy bent early. And Molodoy goes searching towards B.
Spotted. Oh, he's quick today. Just like always. Spotted. Oh, he's Molodoy finds Cappy primed and ready. Turns the flash in an instant. And true to his namesake, he's hitting him real quick here. Oh, run down by Yuri. Okay, B site is lost. Retake on his way. Molodoy jump spot. Brave. Are they backing away?
And this one might be the save. Kiyasuke going to play in through the underpass, see if he can get anything done. Nico holding the rotation through window, and Tessus just making sure they aren't being flanked. Yakinda has turned into the lurk of this. It's going to be important if they can wipe the board. So good response from Molodoy, and even better pathing from Yuri. That was brilliant, understood the assignment. Has just delivered a 2nd round for Furia. So consecutive, but how much can they hold on to? Kiyasuke looking to take some with him, and Molodoy drops like a fly. Quesarado needs to avenge the death, and will. That's the AWP picked up.
Is it? Yes, it is. You want to make sure Molodoy has that all, because he is providing.
Yeah, they're chipping away at this now.
Listen, like I said, our plans are good. We are in kind of good positions. This round, intensity was very good. Good comms, Daniel. We need to have this kind of intensity on the rounds. Calm, keep it up for next.
Asking for intensity.
Trap set up in middle again, but this time looking just to feign this mid presence. Said liking the plans, it is this tempo. It's not in your face. Haven't been brought into the mud. They've kept themselves clean, and now Nico starts to search.
Is Yakinda. He had to really get going. And he's removed Nico. Now has Monacy trapped and bail out for the AWPer.
That's huge info. Start taking space on A.
Oh, the spam finds him low, and they will. Molodoy's caught TSS. A late resurgence from Furia. Kiyosuke under so much scrutiny with a white screen. Serato fades his to black. Nothing for Monacy in this one. Should be safe to collect.
This time the hunt will be on Yakinda again. Creeping and crawling. He's going to be hearing the sound cues on short. It's fallen. Starts to make a move to take these away. That loss bonus 2,400 going into the final round of the half. This will be the difference between an AWP or not for Falcon. So holding on to this for Monacy to keep finding openers. It's going to be integral.
You have to protect the AWP, and it's Karrigan that has to do so. Yakinda looked deadly in the first duel. This time caught off by the angle of Karrigan. More where that came from. Back turned unprepared. Monacy trying to hold on to his AWP. Looks good for it. He's the flashbang.
Gotta run him down.
Yeah. No, he peeks on in. Didn't think he had the time. Felt surrounded. No AWP for the last round of play.
He's been good with the multis, good with the openers. 4 of each so far. There's Ilya the Kid. First major grand final for the man, and I'm sure it's one of what's going to be many. The youngsters. Still a counter-strike because they're still by the big names. We're back, a fight. Nico, mollied away. Doesn't want to commit. Monacy.
Oh dear.
Clear goes down. Yakinda's starting to heat up now.
That's exactly what you want to see.
Heat up.
Back-to-back openings from Yakinda to try and recover this half. Damage inflicted through that smoke from Nico.
But TSS and Kiyosuke have taken ramp control. The bomb looks like it's set to finish over towards B. Yakinda and Yuri are considering the flank. They're blocked for now. It's the bomb on Yakinda. Yeah, he can't be holding on to that. This is getting sketchy.
Why is he giving him the bomb? Yakinda's got 2 mines. He wants to hold the flank, but if he loses the bomb, this gets really awkward. Good angle for it. Nails TSS. However, has to burn a smoke just to get out. Karrigan caught walking on the fade. Spam away. Kiyosuke's gone. Okay. It was a flying start from Falcons. Now the bomb can't go A. Furia clawing 4 consecutive out of this start. Just Nico to get past. Bomb goes down A. Nico surrounded. Fallen wants a kill, loses his head for it.
Matter of time for this one. 13 HP, the bomb already ticking on the wrong side of the map. He's gonna have to brute force.
8-4. First map of this grand final has only just begun, but Furia showing a fierce tenacity just to find 4.
Відсотків натуральні лимонади від боржомі. Відтепер і в скляній пляшці.
В чому сенс? Перегляд не купують, перегляд отримують. Оформлюй картку Сенс та дивись чемпіонат світу з футболу безкоштовно. Сьогодні має сенс. Сенсбанк.
First base is a dread. He's going to hit the ground there. Oh, what a jumping double for Cole! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cole has saved Luminosity with the all-play.
8-4 on the half. Falcons laughing. Furia clawing 4 out of the first half of Mirage, and it's Furia's pick. We're getting ready. We've swapped the sides. It will be on the attack now for the Falcons, and the defense for Furia. How are we doing, Lanxess? You having a good weekend?
Pistol will determine just how close this map can be. Furia, have you taken the momentum? It's going to be 5 straight with the pistol conversion, setting yourself up nicely. Yakinda plays on the lip of window, looking to block a smoke. Molodoy and Queserado going to pry out short. They're playing 3 heavy B to help out the Professor. Kyo and Kiyasuke top mid. Monacy as Overwatch. Carrigan over towards the apartments alongside of Tessas with the bomb. So a retake A setup. The hedging for the B play, and they'd be right. U2 in the sky. Window smoke. Con deployed. The runway now open.
But this is what they've positioned for. Molodoy to get one, Queserato to throw the block. Yakinda with that smoke break play. Will it time? Very similar to the first pistol, but they haven't found the headshot. It's actually Nico. There's Molodoy, humbled after one. Uncomfortable for the Professor, and he's gone. Falcons breach the site. Kiyasuke with the double kill once more. He is having a blast here on that grand final stage. Yuri has been clutching, but this one seems too far gone. And Kiyasuke agrees. Triple in the pistol, smile on his face on the major grand final stage.
Right now, this is exactly the recipe for success for Falcons. You've got Monacy and Kiyasuke towards the top of the scoreboard with their output. Over here, you see the plate getting overcrowded. Yakinda breaks, but then ends up shoulder barging with Yuri. Causes some big issues. The block smoke a bit late into play. And this one's one of the easiest kills Kiyasuke is going to get all game long. It's force fight for Furia. Enough damage done to have a hero rifle dropped into the mix. It's pistol heavy. 3 digs, 2 5.7s, and light utility for the blocks. Have to hope to corral Falcons. The B split, and 3 to receive them once more.
Deagle's good at this range, but Queserato's been unable to connect to the head. Molodoy has though, and the damage inflicted will be converted. Hold your horses. Monacy bleeding out at 6 HP. How do you find a finish? You call upon your star. Will it be Nico? Or will it be Kiyasuke able to breach this site? Audible to Molodoy now. Information relayed. Bullet connects to the Kev. Kiyasuke. Got a lot of responsibility in this round. And time runs thin. Molodoy knows that. He'll peek on out. He'll get the info. Spots the bomb con. He might even remove it. Molodoy down to Kiyasuke, but this is Furia's round. Just Nico to get past, and the Falcons' wings clipped immediately.
This is what you want to see from Molodoy. We're getting on both sides of the server. The young bucks, the stars of the future, playing right now and delivering. That gives us a game. That draws Furia back into this. It'll be the force back from Falcon short, but that's a 1,400 loss with no plant.
Big from Molodoy.
Great output, another multi-kill from him. And they slowly just chip and whittle away at Falcons. Fight and conquer It's going to have to be the
Individual output, just like that, to get this one going.
That is a scorching headshot out of Monacy.
Can they make more of that? Molodoi takes the space. A lot of information and not noted on the cross. So man disadvantage short. But heavy in the weapons, and Molodoi's space cannot go understated. This is huge. This alleviates so much pressure. The fact that he has mid on his own. They can't go underpass to window or connector. They're not coming out top mid to short. It means you can focus side. Yakinda and Fallen on B. Molodoi even picking up potentially some steps over towards spawn, but there's no rotation. Likely lost in the source. As Caserado plays retake.
Paragon's got a smoke. We'll try and facilitate the plant with that. Scuttles it into the site.
They don't have a kid.
It's going to expose him. Yeah, booked. Garrigan denied the plant. Keeping them at arm's length, using those rifles at range. Oh, Monacy's put a deagle in your brain. Yukinda's gone. Kiyosuke, okay. Everyone's got a dirty dig on this grand final stage. Kiyosuke and Monacy just running around like it's a pug. Holy.
Nothing for Fallen to do here right now, but to counter over towards CT spawn and hope he gets to hold on to this. The Pug gods combining right now. You've gone home turf, given a mirage, the major stage, and they are delivering absolute bangers. They pick up what they can. They're going to get out of dodge, and they're going to get double digits first. Falcons flying high after what felt like a fumble.
Please, Mr. Production, can I see those again, please? A shrug from the kid. He knows he's done him dirty there. What is this? Oh, I don't understand. And again, not just once, but twice. The lightning strikes in the cathedral.
Third timeout call from Furia. Just a casual day. Just another Sunday. Well, it hasn't left Furia at rock bottom. This time, gives them 30. Come up with a move. You've got 3 M4s, the 2 pistols in for Fallen and Molodoi. Molodoi on the dig. We'll see if he can hit some zingers once more. That could be the knockout blow in map number 1.
See how quickly that rug just got pulled from underneath them?
Oh, can we get a back and forth affair? Nothing consecutive in the second half yet. Only 3 rounds deep, but a 5-round gap. This one might be with more pace. Give Furia a chance to push you around. Identify there's no mid push, no underpass push as Alice, that's the place. Tesses has to deal with this.
Oh, he's nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it. How's he got 2 there? Perfect pre-aim, mechanical ability.
See Molodoi there, wiping the sweat off the brow, not happy with that. 5v5 in the low bite, game state, possible now. No chance.
One dude clears out Palace, has Furia in a downward spiral.
That block smoke called out. Still over a minute left on the clock. Molodoi will find himself an upgrade, sure, but they need to be gamble stacking the right side if they want a chance. I'm sure Falcons will send in a probe. So much util, there's no reason to rush the finish.
Molodoi needed a clean one. His position now noted. They've got 25 to find this finish, and that molly's going to make his life miserable. Forced into the fight on Monacy. Caserado alone versus 5. Gives it his best shot. And run down by Kiyosuke. Falcons up to 11. And they break serve.
The money's done. And the map too. Can't see Fury getting back into this one now.
Good. Let's stay in the game, okay? Let's keep bringing the energy.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, it's super important.
Yeah, Finn, one thing.
No matter what happens.
Yeah. If they
Has to be the eco. Or fires off from Monacy. There's a Zeus on Molodoy. He wants to take the fight, pressing forward. Now noted, and this is for 12. Talking 5 USPs and a fun gun. We're not getting anything done with this. Carrigan, that's the in-game lead attacks. Nico, well, cops a dink, but that one's safe as houses. And Yuri, the next victims, and Yasuke. We'll gladly take those off your hands. Thanks for coming. That's 12 for Falcons. And this is a bit of a statement in the early stages. They find any fight in the final throes of this. The guns come back out. No kit, no AWP. Lots of problems. Free mid-smoke start. That's telling of space. Oh, this is fast. This is going to be an A clampdown. Kiyasuke in through con smoke and the A splitting.
Got 3 bodies here from Furia. Kiyasuke still able to drive forward K-Serato. You got Tessus down. Or rather, Yakinda onto Carrigan, but there's Nico gone as well. They've managed to hold on to this A site comfortably. Monacy getting a run-up down by Molodoy. Double kill from Yakinda and Molodoy retrieving an AWP for Freeze. Nice. It's a long road back into Mirage.
Remember, 12-5. See if they're able to pull this one back at all. This is good. Heads up Counter-Strike. They try and shift the tone, a bit more pacey. The body's in the right place, a good setup there. Hedging correctly.
Yeah, that's a confidence builder.
Consecutive required to break the money of Falcons. This time more of a default spread.
Monacy on the prowl. Good angle from K-Serato, avoids that AWP bullet. There's a fight for Yakinda on his terms. Flashed in by K-Serato and he dips. Scathed but survives. Can they operate without Kiyasuke? Can Carrigan find anything? He goes for a risky move, hope to find a timing. Yuri gets a freebie in the back.
One takes a lot of space here. That's going to shore up this A defense. Molodoy over towards Ticket. You wonder if the conversation of a save is beginning. So 50 seconds, see what they can find. Molly in. Yakinda has to respect that. Low HP, cannot take the tick. Honestly hoping for a rotation. Tessus is going to set him up with a flash. We'll get AWP head-to-head here.
Flash from Tessus. Nobody home.
Nico's coming back to join this. It will be an A play.
So much uncertainty and so little time. Clearing their corners. Attention drawn. Tessus boosting it up. Nico, this is good. Yakinda has no idea. K-Serato adjusts. And there's a Fury around. Monacy down. They get another.
All 5 staying alive. This is how a comeback begins. We're in its infancy, but 1 brick at a time. Remember, Fury have taken all 3 of their tactical timeouts. This was beautiful alley-oop. Dodged. Well done from Kiyasuke to get eyes back on. But Carrigan, as you mentioned, just making a play. There's a hero AK in the mix. Kiyasuke, 18 kills deep. This one's a knockout blow if he can find impact, and the pistols can capitalize. Right, Kiyasuke and Monacy putting in a shift right now. No rush, want to give themselves the best chance. They'll take their time. Let him search, let him work. Smoke an invitation to move ever closer. Staging area. And that HE would have been nuclear.
Fallen there, though. They will just run straight past him. Okay, trade available. Fallen, not bad. Two, onto the USP! Oh, he gets four. Available, Fallen, not bad. Two, onto the USP. Little smile creeps onto his face after that one.
The boss has been awfully quiet up until this point. Stunts the progression, denies the plan. Absolutely no chance. A 4-round gap. And I said, Sid, he doesn't get any more timeouts, but Zonic does. One more after this.
Four more required to take us to overtime. Just one footfall, one mistake. One step too far, one missed shot. To take this, to take this, to take this. Uber's coming up next. We haven't seen Furia play that map all tournament long. The black box, the mystery. You don't want to start your major final 0-2 down. You got to fight for your right on your map pick as double orbs the Professor. It's back in his hands alongside a Molodoy. 4-man A-star. Flash ready for an excuse me. The flash follows. Very unable to find anything. Tessa passive. We're going to let m0NESY search through Palace with this AWP. Once they put on mid-pressure, if he can post up on the line and scope in towards jungle, he can catch players in rotation. Util starting to look light on for both teams. B pressure, Fallen flashed off the line. Nico confirms it with the molly. Tough to re-pick that. But the rotation doesn't come in. Fallen doesn't call for aid. They're sticking to their guns. The setup is strong. m0NESY takes that line.
Remain posted, hoping to catch a rotation. This utility to try and force their hand into m0NESY's orb. Will Molodoy give m0NESY what he's looking for? Just away and into the angle. Molodoy prevails. That one is necessary to keep this CT comeback flowing. .28 and counting, bomb scooped up, back of Carrigan. Assembles his troops towards the B site. Fallen's got backup on the way. Nico gonna be trying to find the flank, and there's Fallen's orb. In 2026, one on the flank, Tessus into the site. They're not ready for Fallen with a goddamn knife! He's taking him, but the bomb goes down anyway! We got a 2-on-2, folks. Does Mirage end here? Yuri and Yakinda are a mile away. It's got to be perfect. Yuri taking his sweet time, time ticking, time they just simply don't have. Falcons for Mirage. Yuri, the last man standing. No time for this clutch. Too many corners, too many targets. Falcons take map one.
The opening incision found. Map one on the board. 10 years in the making. Is this the time Nico's story changes? Well, we're just getting started.
The Devil works hard, but m0NESY works harder on this map. This might be his first major grand final, but it looks like he is a veteran up on stage tonight. High impact from the word go and a lightning fast start from the Falcons on Furia's map pick. Yanko, that was a compelling